Welcome to Coffee and Conversation. My name is Honorine, and today I'm with Nelson Jean-Francois, who is pursuing a master in social work. Nelson, welcome, and thank you for being with me today.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be with you today in the coffee, and then I think I feel honored about that. And thank you for interesting about my path, my career.
Let's start with a little introduction.
Yes, my name is Nelson Shafaso. As I said, I was born in Haiti, Delmas particularly. I grew up in a big family, like we were 7 children, and my father had another one outside, so we were about 8. And then since I was little, I always get involved in like activities in communities. Like for example, I was a member of Scout. It's a church, like something like you can go and help communities. And then when I got to my university, it was like State University of Haiti. I went firstly with the idea that I would do community, like social communication. But by helping people, a lot of people told me like, this is social work. Why you don't go somewhere like you can help people better? So there because like when you get to the university, you have the first year, it's like you don't have like your major yet, but you will be able to choose from the second year. And then from the second year, I go for social work. And then from there, I kept going. After completing my bachelor in social work, I went to the state university again to complete like a master in development science, but it was just because I couldn't find social work master in Haiti. And then finally a friend told me about Fulbright, and then I registered especially for the last PAO, and then I got accepted. I got the scholarship, and then I come here to pursue my master in social work. And then I think it's so far very exciting.
What were your motivation to pursue a graduate degree at FSU?
The first reason to pursue a graduate degree at FSU is because like it's Florida and then I am Haitian. When you say Florida and Haitian, so I was thinking that would get me closer to my community, because I always want to help my community and stay like closer to. So I was thinking probably that will keep me like close to my culture, close to my people. And then that was the main reason to like choose FSU, I can say. And when I came, I can say like I don't regret it, because they have a lot of like their program are very interesting. And then I'm in the social leadership program, and then I think I'm doing great in it.
What are you interested in researching?
That's a little bit I would say that's a little bit funny, because I'm more interested in political research than social work. But it's a little, for example, the work I'm doing with Vincent Jouche, it's a research, it's an article essay about like relationship, diplomatic, or I would say like cooperation relationship between the US and Haiti. And then what I do in it, I try to do like a history from like when the US start relationship with Haiti from now. And then the main thing, or the main thesis I try to defend in it, is like try to show how the US contribute to put Haiti where it is now for today. Like for example, the position, I could say like the poverty position Haiti is now, the US has contributed in it with his like imperialism relationship he developed with Haiti. The way he does it is like with his policy he imposed with occupation, like sometime occupied Haiti, and with coup d'etat, all that, and with like, for example, destruction of Haiti, like the peasantry land. For example, we have like the cochon creole, if you remember that. We have like, for example, AIDS. We have CDC that confirmed in a period of time that Haitian was the one that bring like AIDS in the US all over the world. And for example, if we go like back recently about cholera, we have even CDC that confirmed it's like cholera was from the blood of Haitians. However, it was from the like some new like missionaries from the United Nations in Haiti that was from Nepal. But CDC or big like or scientific institution and very standard institution defended a position that was not correct. And then after all those accusations, those same like CDC did for AIDS, after all those accusations, a lot of Haitians got fired. For example, when they told Haiti was the one that bring AIDS, a lot of people got tired, a lot of discriminations toward Haitians. And it's like Haitians were banned from a lot of things. And then after that, it's like just sorry. That's what they say. So what I'm trying to show is like United States never take into account like the Haitian population will, but it's always come. For example, the peasantry might try to grow food in the land, and then the US say, no, instead of food, you need like a factory, and then they implement a factory. And no matter what, the consequence will be on you or all that. That means when I say occultation, what I mean is like when you call somebody, that means you hide this person. You don't take this person as another person. But occultation is like when I say the relationship of United States with Haiti is a matter of occultation. It's like the relationship, it has been never a relationship like with a country you consider like it or another country with a different culture, with a will, with like some volunteer, with a population, all that. It's like you consider Haiti like extension of the United States. That means the same thing that are good for you should be the same thing that are good for Haitian people.
Wow, you seem very passionate
Yes,
about the topic and the politics in general. Are
yeah.
you thinking of going towards that path?
Yes, I will go back in Haiti, and I think to implement in politics. I always say that it's the only thing you can bring change, because like people often take politics like for something dangerous or for something that intellectual or other people should not be interested in. However, they forgot is like everything in your life is influenced by politics. For example, uh, it's politic decision that say like doing COVID-19, everybody should be inside. Politic decision that will let you go to church because like, for example, the COVID-19, they said like all church should be closed, and then church had to be closed. So politic decision will decide on oil prices, on food, on the position the country should develop. So I don't think people should be afraid of saying like, yes, you want to contribute in policy, because I think contributing policy is like saying, I don't agree the way that things are doing. I have a better proposition, I have a vision, and then I have to bring it to the public. And then that's it. Yes, I'm interested in politics.
So how are you going to use your degree in social work?
That's a good question. My degree in social work is like first, my master in social work is not it. I want to do a PhD. After my master in social work, I will do a PhD. I tend to still do it in social work, because first, social work help you to get closer to people. Social work help you to become more sensitive about people's problem. Social work like gets you involved in communities and try to analyze like their needs. So from a perspective of social work, if you become a politician, you will become a better politician than somebody else. Not like if you get closer to the population, you work with them, you try to empower and then know all their needs. And then if you come one day in power, you will know the basic the population needs. So yes, I think social work will be a very main tool.
Why not doing a PhD in politics?
I don't know. Like I think doing it in politics, here is it. Why I don't think to do it in politics. However, I will apply in one PhD politics. It's because I see like it's more practical. It's from John Hopkins, but all the other university I will apply will be PhD in social work, because sometimes when you do PhD in politics, it's like they get you more technocrat. You see, you learn about politics, you learn the theories, all those things, which is good, which very good. But concerning like the needs of the population, you say you want to help, you sometimes you don't really have an idea about that. You see,
yeah,
because you didn't live with them, you didn't experience nothing with them, close to them. You see, and social work will get you this thing. I think social politics, like politics, don't offer. So that's why I think that.
So how do you see yourself in 5 years from today?
I will be in finishing the PhD.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was great to hear more about Haiti and what you do with social work and what you're interested in.
No, thank you very much. It was a pleasure for me too.